Hello, lovely people of Web3, crypto, and blockchain. Welcome back to yet another really exciting live session of Voice of Crypto, where we talk about all about Web3, crypto, and blockchain. Dive into the top crypto prices. We'll also do a detailed analysis of Solana price today. As you know, Solana is the star of the show, and Solana has managed to add a lot of millions to its total value logged as well as market cap. So, a closer look at Solana price action towards the end of this section. So, stick around. And before we start, I have my usual disclaimers and updates from VOC. The first update being if you haven't already joined our Telegram announcement group, go ahead and do that. That's where all the crazy things happen. That's where you'll get the top updates from the Web3, crypto, and blockchain space, news updates, price updates, as well as key tips and tricks to survive in the crypto market. So, if you haven't already joined our Telegram announcement group, we will be posting the link of that right here in the Binance live feed section. So, go ahead, join that. And another important update for all our viewers and listeners is that. As you guys are aware, we are doing $100 weekly giveaway where the top commentators who comment on these live session of ours will stand a chance to win from that prize pool, a part of the prize pool or the entire prize pool. So if you guys want to make some quick bucks and increase your knowledge of the Web3 space, go ahead, leave those comments in the comment section and stand a chance to win from that $100 prize pool. Without further ado, we will deep dive into the crypto market right about now. And we will first take a look at the crypto market cap, and then we'll be taking a look at Bitcoin price as well as top altcoin prices. Uh, a relatively better day for the crypto market. While it is almost midweek, crypto market has been relatively stable. In fact, yesterday there was a bit of dump in the market. The market cap had fallen down to the 1.4 trillion US dollar mark. Now, however, there is a 0.95% increase on a daily basis, and the global crypto market cap is back to the 1.41 trillion US dollar mark. Not a big pump, so to say, but there are quite a few altcoins that pumped over the last 24 hours, which we will be taking a look at closely towards the end of this section. But before that, a quick look at the King coin, the King crypto, Bitcoin. It shows us that BTC in fact managed to gain 1.69% in the last 24 hours. While it's not a big or massive gain, why this is important is because just yesterday we saw Bitcoin drop to the 35,000 mark. This was largely due to a few Bitcoin whales selling off, as well as a few liquidations that happened in the market. Now, however, it seems like BTC price is once again back on track. Nonetheless, the volatility is not much in the market. Whether Bitcoin will make any massive moves is something that remains to be seen yet. The weekend will unfold a lot more about BTC price as well as other cryptocurrency prices, but for not now, not a lot of action for Bitcoin price per se. Ethereum, on the other hand, today we saw the news of BlackRock applying for an Ethereum spot ETF, and after that we saw a little bit of pump in ETH prices. On a weekly basis, we can see that Ethereum is holding fairly well with over 4% gains on the last 7 day basis. Bitcoin, on the other hand, as compared to ETH, has fallen by 2.5%, almost 2.5% in the last week. Uh, Not a lot of gains for ETH on a daily basis. On a really short term base, that is the hourly time frame, we see both Ethereum and Bitcoin dropping by 0.45, around 0.45%. So how the short term future looks like is a little tricky arena. Moving on, a few altcoins and the larger purview around altcoins shows us that quite a few altcoins are doing well despite the BTC, despite the lower volatility that Bitcoin is seeing or experiencing. BNB and XRP, however, are exceptions. They have dropped a little bit in the last 24 hours. XRP has, in fact, dropped quite a bit in the last 1 week's time frame by almost 8%. Solana, the star of the show, we will be talking about Solana and Soul price action by the end of this episode. But you can take a look at the weekly gains, which are over 28%, and it does highlight how much Solana has gained on week basis. So, more on Solana price towards the end of our episode. Cardano doing fairly well with over 5% gains. The top meme coin Dogecoin is also back in action with over 5% gains. There was not a lot of price momentum for Dogecoin, not a lot of investors or not a lot of scope for day traders to make money out of Doge price action. But that seems to have changed now with the 5% gains that we see on a daily time frame for Doge. The 10th ranked coin, Tron, not so good in terms of price on a daily time frame. Same goes for Matic. Matic, as we know, gained quite a bit throughout this month, but on a daily time frame, they're both losing in terms of price. Another Another interesting case is that of Avalanche, which has increased by almost 20% in the last 24 hours. This is the 12th ranked coin, and we will, of course, take a closer look at AVAX as well by the end of this show. We will also be taking a look at the top gainers of the day towards the end. But before that, we will dive into our news section and we'll take a look at the top news of the day. The top news of the day, I already mentioned about the BlackRock Ethereum ETF that they applied for just today. There was a bit of movement for Ethereum price owing to this. However, not a lot of momentum for ETH. Once, however, this Ethereum ETF gets approved, we're sure to see a lot of price bump for ETH. When that's set to happen is something that we cannot predict. And right about now, I would also like to place the disclaimer that none of what we say on these sessions or what our guests say is financial advice. And the key to sustain or the key to success in this market is do your own research, DYOR. That said, another news coming in from Cosmos, where Cosmos's proposal to reduce Atom's inflation rate saw a bit of opposition movement from their team. Whether this decision will go ahead or whether they're going to take some other call is something that remains to be seen. However, in terms of regulations, we have a news coming in from Dubai, where Dubai's crypto regulator, VARA, switches leadership as it ramps up operation. This switch in leadership could help things to turn in a positive direction for Dubai and the larger crypto landscape in Dubai. Now, without further ado, we will take a quick look at Solana price action, just like I promised you all, and we will be deep diving into Solana price while we see that the Solana markets are already a little bit oversaturated, which I also mentioned in yesterday's live session, where I said that Solana has sort of achieved or tested a key support resistance mark, that being the 68 or 67 to 68 US dollar mark. Now, owing to that overheating of the market or saturation, we see that Solana has dropped back to the 62.5 US dollar mark. So a little bit of drop for Solana in the last couple of hours. If Solana price is able to make it back to the 67.5 US dollar mark, we can expect a little bit of upward momentum, but that doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. On a weekly basis, however, Solana is still up by almost 30%. So that does mean that traders or investors who entered an open position in Solana a week back would still be in profit. A look at the monthly price chart of Solana, which we also did yesterday, shows us that there is quite a decent pump in Solana from the 25 US dollar mark right up to the 62 US dollar mark. And this marks almost 160%, 165% rise for Solana price on a month basis. So pretty decent trajectory for Solana. Solana volumes have been up by almost 12% in the last 24 hours. Market cap has again noted a massive uptick. If we switch back to Solana's market cap, we can see that Solana's market cap now holds at above 25 billion US dollar. Earlier this month, end of October, Solana's market cap traded below the 10 billion US dollar mark. So Solana's market cap has not doubled, it has tripled, in fact. So there's a 3x jump in Solana market cap that we have seen in the last 1 month or so. So a rather decent overview for Solana. The total value logged in Solana also added about 400 million to the total value logged, and all of this points towards a healthier ecosystem and more money being pumped into the Solana ecosystem. If you want to know more about Solana price, and if you want an in-depth analysis of Solana price, how price action is set to pan out, and what you should expect from Solana price action, go ahead and check out voiceofcrypto.online, our website, where we have done a deep analysis, a deep price analysis into Sol price, where we talk about the total value logged, a few on-chain metrics, as well as a technical analysis. So head over to voiceofcrypto.online and check out the Solana article that I'm talking about, as well as the top news of the day in the crypto market. This, my friends, is all for today. But before I log off, I would quickly like to remind all our viewers, almost 100 viewers that we have on Binance. I would love to give a quick reminder that we are giving away almost 100 US dollar on a week on week basis. We're giving away almost 100 US dollar on a week on week basis. So go ahead, check out Voice of Crypto's announcement group, where you can find more details about this weekly giveaway. And this, my friends, is all in today's session. I would log out for today. I will see you tomorrow, same place, same time, with fresh updates from the crypto, Web3, and blockchain market. So stay tuned.